E.N.D here, day 5 for the spoilers of Kaldheim. Is Kaldheim a good set? Yes. Is Kaldheim a powerful set? Yes. Will there be cards banned from Kaldheim? I think yes. Let's start. Lichara Kinseeker 3 and 1 blue, it's a 2/4 changeling. Enters the battlefield if you control 3 or more creatures that share a creature type, put a +1/+1 on it. Then scry 1. Run ashore 4 and 2 blue, it's an instant, choose one or both. The owner of target non-land permanent put it on the top or bottom of their library, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hands. Detonel Berserker 1 and 1 black, it's a 2/2. When it dies, if it had power 3 or greater, create a 2/2 black zombie berserker creature token. Dog Pursuit 3 and 1 black, it's an enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Open the Omen Pots 2 and 1 red, it's an instant, choose one, add 2 mana of any one color and 2 mana of another color. Spend this mana to cast creatures or enchantment spells. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Guardian Glazewalker 1 and 1 green, it's a 1/1 shapeshifter changeling. Enters the battlefield, put +1/+1 counter on target creature. Divine Gambit for 2 white, it's a sorcery, exile target artifact, creature or enchantment and opponent's control. That player may put a permanent card from their hand onto the battlefield. Rune of Accession 1 and 1 blue, enchantment, enchant permanent, enters the battlefield, draw a card. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it has flying. As long as enchantment permanent is an equipment, it has equipped creature has flying. So you can choose to enchant the creature and the creature will have flying, or you can choose to enchant the equipment, then attach the equipment to a creature and the creature will have also flying. Bloodsky Berserker 1 and 1 black, it's a 1/1 human berserker. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. These +1/+1 counters are permanent, but it gains menace until end of turn. So the counters are permanent, the menace is until end of turn. Tigris Shadow 3 and 2 black, it's an instant. Each player sacrifices 2 creature, Foretell 2 and 2 black. If you don't know how to play Foretell, I did a tutorial explaining this particular mechanic, how it works, and I will leave a link at the end of this video. Boreal Outrider 2 and 1 green, it's a 3/2. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if no mana of any of that spell's color was spent to cast it, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Fall of the Imposter 1 green and 1 white, it's Enchantment Saga. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Chapter 3 exile a creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent's control. Gardur Doomscourge 2 1 black and 1 red, it's a 4/3. Enters the battlefield until your next turn. Creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able and attack a player other than you if able. Whenever an attacking creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Another Enchantment Saga, Cardus Vicious Return 2 1 black and 1 red. Chapter 1, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, it deals 3 damage to any target. Chapter 2, each player discard a card. Chapter 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It gains haste until end of turn. Bloodline Pretender 3 generic mana, artifact creature, it has changeling 2/2. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever another creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counters on it. Warstorm Surge 5 and 1 red, it's an enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Tybalt's Trickery 1 and 1 red, it's an instant, it's a rare card, counter target spell. Yes, the card is red. This is a red counter target spell. Choose 1, 2 or 3 at random. Its controller mills that many cards, then exile cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card with a different name than that spell. They may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Then they put the exiled cards on the bottom of the library in any order. Let's stop here and take a careful look at this card. Yes, it's a red counter. Very rarely we saw cards that counter a spell that are not blue, and I don't remember any card that's a red that counters a target spell. It has some disadvantages. You need to mill a couple of cards, and then the controller will put a non-land card with a different name on the battlefield if he wants. There are these type of disadvantages, but I think this card is a very powerful card. Just imagine standard. You are swinging with Annex, you are casting Embercleave, you know that you're going to win the game because Annex will be quite powerful with Embercleave. Then your opponent will counter Embercleave. You will play this card, Tybalt's Trickery, countering the counter of Embercleave. The opponent, yes, will put a big, let's say a big card or big creature on the battlefield, but probably Annex will do enough damage to win the game. So this is why I think Tybalt's Trickery is a very, very good card, and I wouldn't underestimate this particular card. Jorn, God of Winter, 2 and 1 green. It's a legendary snow creature, it's a god, it's a rare card, it's 3/3. Whenever it attacks, untap each snow permanent you control, including lands, and this is why this is a very good card. You can choose to play Jorn, or you can choose to play Kaldheim the Rime Staff for 1 blue and 1 black, legendary snow artifact. Tap, you may play target snow permanent card from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. So, you can choose to play Jorn and you will untap your snow permanents if it attacks, or you can choose to play Kaldheim and you can play snow permanents from the graveyard this turn and put them on the battlefield tapped. Very good against those rogue mill decks. Thoralf, God of Fury. This is a mythic card. This is the red god mythic card. Resembles Thor. 2 and 2 red. It's a 5/4. Trample. Whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls it dealt excess non-combat damage, Thoralf these damage equal to the excess to any target other than that permanent. There are cards, even in standard, that can do this particular excess non-combat damage. So, if this card is paired with those cards, I think this card can do quite good. Personally, I think it's the weakest god out of all of them that have been spoiled. Remember that all Kaldheim gods are modal double face cards. So you can choose to play Thoralf, God of Fury, or Thor, or you can choose to play Thoralf Hammer, 1 and 1 red, legendary creature equipment. Equipped creature has for 1 and 1 red, tap and attach Thoralf Hammer. It deals 3 damage to any target, return it to your hand. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 as long as it's legendary. Equipped 1 and 1 red. THOR and MJOLNIR are featuring in Kaldheim. I hope you're enjoying these spoilers. Yes, Kaldheim is a very good set. Subscribe to my channel for more and more spoilers of Kaldheim and anything related to Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.